What a volatile week it was for gold, hitting the highs at 3500. We have also seen the lows at 3260 and closing the week with a doji at 3320. What to expect from gold in the coming week? That is the question we are going to answer with the help of charts and indicators. Yes, last week I have mentioned that certainly bulls appear to be exhausted here. Yes, it is outside Bollinger Bands and it is extremely overbought. It is going to be difficult for it to sustain the run. Now the question is it going to rise again because this is an indecision state? Can we expect another greener candle from here? What is going to be the R strategy in order to profit trading gold in the coming week? We're gonna see with the help of charts and indicators. Towards the end of the update, I'll be sharing the trading levels. Do watch till the end. Also, this is a weekly review. I do share my twice a day updates with precise levels where you can take a trade with profit, trade with confidence, and trade with logic. Thus, subscribe, press the bell icon to get the notifications. Do like, share, and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First, let's have a look at the charts here. Yes, it was an extreme overbought situation for gold here. It is, see, the bands have expanded sharp here. And if you look at the last few moves for gold, just follow the bands here. See this, then the third one. And the fourth one is an extreme here. This is an extreme divergence here. This calls for it to converge, which means possibly the gold prices might start to reverse. Now see, it was trading in this channel so far. It has breached this channel and has delivered an extreme breakout move. But again, the same thing. It was outside Bollinger Bands, failed to sustain. We have seen it closing in a doji, closing in a red. Second thing is the divergence of the price from the 20 which is right now sitting at around $2,900, $3,000 levels, and the support levels at around 2850 levels. So far below, we can see the price is trading with extreme divergence from the 20 and 50 period moving average, which calls for it to convert soon, though right now it is not showing any such sign. Right now it is not showing the signs of a reversal, though if you notice, this is a doji here, and once the prices in the coming weeks breaches the lows of this, that is 3260, and specifically a drop below 3240 levels, should invite the bears, and that will confirm that possibly this could be the beginning of the reversal, and we may see a symmetric candle like this where the lows could be at around 3200 here. Yes, if and only if you see gold breaching first the 3260 mark, that is the lows for last week, and then 3240, the critical support zone. Below this, the possibility of a move towards 3200 will increase. This is something you should keep a note of, and this will also mark the beginning of the reversal. Yes, it may deliver two red candles, and then follow-up candle can be equally strong in the next week. But right now, too early to jump on to that conclusion, and let's focus on the coming week itself. If you see this, it is delivering higher lows here. Very important for gold to break below 3240 and 3200 zone in order to confirm reversal. Yes, it is trading with extreme divergence here, and this could be the beginning of this. Now see, if you look at the move here, you can notice this was the last support created here at 2000 levels, and you can see it has consolidated here for weeks and months around 1800 and 2000. But this is not a distant dream. See, it was just way back in beginning of 2024, and since then, if you count the highs, we have seen a 75% appreciation already, which is an extreme run here, and thus the possibility of a reversal increases from the current levels. See, the weekly stochastic is also extremely overbought. If you divide this, you can see this is stretched the overbought trend, and the possibility of prices moving towards the oversold zone increases from the current levels. Look at the MACD. Now the MACD is trading with extreme divergence. This should possibly follow up with convergence here. See, the candle sizes have increased exponentially, and look at the divergence here. Extreme divergence it is showing, though these are definitely uncertain times, because these are the levels we have never seen in the history of gold movement, and thus also the divergence is extreme here, and thus there should be convergence here, which means the prices should either stabilize or consolidate or should trade bearish. Only three outcomes: either stabilize or consolidate or should deliver a red candle. That is my expectation. The run from here, the level beyond 3440, 3460 should not be seen in any case. If gold breaks beyond 3440, 3460, that is the zone above which I will say now close your sales, and we are looking forward to a level above 3500 as well. Yes, if it stays above 3440, 3460, we should not be thinking of sales in gold. That is the first observation here. Now see, the RSI is also at extremes. Whenever we see such highs, it always follows with the possibility of a reversal. Look at the times here, almost a V-shaped reversal, V-shaped reversal, and this could call for a V-shaped reversal here as well. Now, see, the last time when it is shown, this is the third time when it has come to an overbought levels and it is trying to reverse. You can see this was the last time when we had seen such fall, and it has come towards the same zone, so possibility of a reversal here also increases. Thus this is very clear that gold is entered into an overbought territory and possibility of a reversal will be high from here. Coming to the daily, look at the daily charts here. Hitting the highs, what a swing we had seen in the same day. We have seen it hitting all the way towards 3320, and then the next day we have seen it moving all the way towards 3260. But most interestingly, if you connect it here, you will find higher lows are still respected. And as we saw, the zone here at 3240, 3200 is going to be important for gold in the coming week. See here also, from the 20 period and the median of the Bollinger Bands, it might get a good support, and thus this is the zone you should watch out for. Any drop below 3240, 3200 should be taken up seriously, because that should confirm the reversal. Now notice what it has done on the last three trading sessions. It has confined itself within a zone where 3380 on the upside, 3260, 80 on the downside. We can see this is the $100 zone. It has confined itself for last three trading sessions, where diminishing bearishness, bounce back, flat top, reversal. Now the coming week is going to be critical. The first trading session is going to be critical. If you see it is staying below 3300, if you see it breaking below 3260 and 3240 zone, consider that we are looking forward to a massive move which is going to possibly take it towards 3218 and 3200 levels. Here possibility exists strong, because see, these two candles comes with a flat top, and thus it is going to be difficult for gold to break beyond 3385, 88 zone. That should be the zone beyond which you can. So yes, 33, 85, 88, 133.70 the second. So going to be definitely difficult for gold to break this double top zone here. Now on the downside, you can also see this. Look at the move here, the rise, then the retracement, 20-50 period moving average, the rise, retracement towards the 50 period, and the rise. Bigger the rise, bigger could be the retracement. Where is the 50 period sitting at? 3100. So first zone should be at around 3200, 3240, and the next targets are going to be all the way lower towards 3100. Also notice on the daily charts, it's an exponential run since the beginning of 2025. We have seen extreme bull run here. And yes, notice for the entire 2024, we have seen this bull run with couple of spikes here. It has achieved the highs, and now possibly this could be the time for gold to show a reversal. But I will say too early to conclude. You have to watch out for 3240, 3200 zone, and then with the beginning of the month of May, you should watch out where the month of April started. The lows of the April should not be breached. Only and only if gold breaches below the lows of April, you can say now gold is turning bearish. I will show that something on the monthly charts, but right now let's focus on the daily charts. Extreme divergence, prices are showing signs of exhaustion here. The stochastic, after hitting the overbought zone, has dropped. Possibility exists that it can hit the bottom before bouncing back, which suggests that 3240, 3200 is something you should watch out for. Look at the MACD. On the daily charts, the MACD was trading at extremes here. It has started to show convergence here. Now see where these levels are coming from. Extremes which we had not seen with any bull run so far in the history of gold. So far for the history of gold, on the daily charts, plus 60 was the extremes what we had seen, and now it has moved close to plus 100, now showing signs of convergence. A crossover here should begin the reversal, which requires gold to deliver a couple of strong bearish candle for the MACD to crossover, and this again brings us to the levels at 3240, 3200. Very very important for gold to break below this, because that will also confirm the reversal in gold prices for the next few sessions, next few weeks. RSI coming out of the overbought zone, looking downwards. This is important, looking downwards. See, when the last time it went into overbought zone, it has dropped towards here, and this time also again possibly they should keep moving lower. Right now it is facing downwards. This suggests that it will continue moving downwards here. So first few trading sessions in the coming week we may see bearishness prevailing. On the 4 hour, now on the 4 hour charts, it is important to note it is forming a double bottom here, and this is critical. Now see, forming a double bottom, it has bounced back and it is closed in green. The resistance on the upside towards 3370, very strong, 3385, 88, the next zone. If these two levels are taken, then 34 should appear, and beyond 34 this should try to complete the reversal all the way towards 3430. 3440 zone, the next strongest resistance zone. Beyond 3440 this should not come back again. We are looking forward to 3500 levels. Yes, forming double bottom, this could form a symmetry. This is very much possible. Do not confirm as long as 3260 is not taken in the coming week and 3240 is not taken. Do not treat gold as bearish. Very, very clear. Now, where it starts and how it proceeds in the coming week is going to be important, because see, if it opens with a gap here and keep moving downwards, we can say once it breaks below 3260, you can say now the bears are back and we can look forward to lower lows here. The stochastic rising from the oversold, this calls for it to move towards the top. The MACD is trading bearish, waiting for it to converge crossover. Notice the drop here comes from the highs at extremes, and now it is trying to cross over, though the lows also could be at extremes here. If it can hit the highs at plus 60, why it cannot go to minus 60? And hence right now I will say till the crossover, do not treat this as bullish. Double bottom here also, it can try to bounce back. So on the 4 hour chart, scenario is something different. Now coming to the monthly, on the monthly charts, notice the run all the way from 2000 to 3500 levels, the rise, and since then it has formed a nice move here. 75% highs yield it has already delivered. Now look at the monthly charts here. The Bollinger Bands are closing somewhere here at around 3220, 3240 zone, and see this is closing outside Bollinger Bands. I expect possibly the prices to close somewhere here around the bands, which suggests that gold prices might head lower towards the first 2 to 3 trading sessions, where we can in fact expect it to move towards 3200, 3240. Now, beginning the month at 3200, 3240, the coming month is what you should watch out for, because see, uh, if you notice, rise, retracement, rise, so this could begin the retracement here. Now if you look at the move here, this is how it is traded: higher lows and higher highs. Now in fact till 3000 and 2950 in the month of May, we should not be treating gold as bearish. It has to break the lows for the preceding month, and that is what we had discussed, that it has to break the lows for the preceding month, which was at 2956 if I collect it right, and it has to break below this zone in order to confirm the reversal in the month of May. So if and only if in the month of May gold prices trades below 2950, I will say this is the reversal, and this is going to be huge. This is going to be massive. This is going to be something which you should watch out for, as once it comes out of this channel, it may land directly at 2800, and then the follow-up month we can see it moving all the way towards the 20 period moving average and the median of the Mullinger band. Now let me show you the picture for the long run. See the rise here, then the cup and handle formation, then the cup and handle formation here. Nice handle. It is, the handle is now extended sharp. If you connect this, you can find the highs at 2000. Now let me show you some from the lows here at 2000, or let me extend it to 1620. These were the lows what we had seen in the recent past, way back in October 2022. But why these lows? See, this was the major run, this was the retracement, and since then it has delivered higher highs and kept moving upwards, and that is why I'm taking the lows here at 1620, and from 1620 we have seen the highs here at 3500 levels. Now see, the 23% retracement is at 3060, and you can see the next support is close to 2800, that is 2780 levels, and below this you can find out the next support is going to be all the way towards this retracement zone, all the way towards the 20 period moving average towards 2560. So see, even if gold starts to deliver a 50% retracement 2560 in the near term is possible, but right now I will say this appears to be a laughable analysis to many, but yes, I will say everything which goes up has to come down. Even if 50% retracement will take it all the way towards 2550 zone. And yes, these were the lows which not long back in the month of December. So in some, prices might try to retest these levels at least. Even if these are bullish, even if gold has to stay bullish, these levels can be expected here. But right now, let's not discuss on that. We are focusing on the coming week. And when you see the monthly chart, certainly it's overbought. Yes, the MACD, if you look at this, is at extremes here, extreme divergence. See the red line and blue line, the divergence, it is extremes. It is left here at 200 while the blue line is at 300. And such extremes always calls for it to start converging. For this to start converging, the candle has to close either in doji or in red. And right now when you see this, it is placed far below this, and yes, a drop below 3200, a closing below 3200 should confirm the beginning of the reversal. Look at the MACD on RSI, it is at extremes. Even if it tries to stay in overbought zone and start retracing a little, the prices might drop sharp, though from such levels certainly a strong reversal can be expected. So now we have seen the charts and indicators. Time for me to give you the trading levels and strategy. And before I provide you the levels, if you want to learn this art of trading, you can be part of my 30-second mentorship batch starting 5th of May. Limited seats are available, and this mentorship batch we are starting after a few weeks. And thus, do not miss this opportunity. This is the right time for you to grab the most and trade with logic, trade with the strategies, and trade with profits. Thus, do not miss to join this. You can reach out to me via Telegram or email for your queries. And if you're looking forward to a broker which offers you a swap-free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe, you can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. And those who are just looking forward to trade as per the signals, you can be part of my signals channel as well. Connect with me, write an email, ping me or Telegram for your queries. The contact details are there in the channel and video description. Now let's talk about the levels to buy. Now on the downside, see, first let's talk about the levels to buy. You can buy here at 33.2830. We can expect 33.40, 33.52, 33.66.70. Now these are going to be critical levels. As in how gold breaks these levels, the momentum on the upside will increase. But I will say till 3400 this should not be the bullishness. I can say the chances of reversal will be 80% as long as 3400 is not taken, and till 34, 50 levels I will say the chances of reversal still will be 60% or more. Yes, now once it breaks beyond 3450 is where I can say now the bulls will be heavy, the bulls will be active, and then in fact we can see it moving all the way towards 3500. Though I do not expect this to happen, but yes, these are markets and these are not run by me, and hence it delivers what you expect the least. And thus, beyond 3500, sky is the limit. I'm not putting up any levels right now for that. Now, from 3320 to 3500, it's a 5% move, which, anyways, is possible looking at the recent record for gold. While now let's focus on the downside as well. I will recommend you to sell if you see it is staying below 330805 zone. First should move towards 3290, then we can expect it to move towards 3270 levels. If this is taken this time, I will expect it to break below 3254, 3238. Now till 3200, there are greater supports available. All of these are going to remain greater support. Once it trades below 3200, the bearish momentum will increase. I will look forward to 3150, 3100, and in fact 3055 level. Now a 5% move on the downside should take it all the way towards 3150, which is also a likely outcome which is possible here. where it may try to close the month and begin in the month of May. This is something you should watch out for. A possibility of a move below 3200 exists, a possibility of a move towards 3150 exists strong. Take your positions, take your trades accordingly, and see when the next month starts. I will say till 2950, 2920, we should not be treating this as bearish. Prices can bounce back. Below that 2800 is a certainty, below that 2750 is a certainty, below which 2550 is also a certainty. What appears to be a dream, 3500 was a dream so far. It has achieved this in just 3 to 4 months, and now 2500, which appears to be a dream, it can do that in next to 3 4 months as well. So let's watch out. Take your trades, take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Happy weekend. Thank you.